Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be rating every Adopt Me 2019 Christmas pet out of 10. If you want to see a part 2, comment down below and I'll rate every Adopt Me 2020 Christmas pet out of 10. So let's get started. So the first pet that we're going to be looking at is the robin. Now let's take some notes. It's a common pet, it's quite plain in colour, but because it's common, even though it's adorable, it is seen as the least popular Christmas pet. I like it, but again, it is quite plain, so I think I rate it a 6 out of 10. So the next pet that we are going to be rating out of 10 is the wolf. It is an uncommon Christmas pet and it is grey. Now, I know that most people like it more than the robin, but I actually rate it a 5 out of 10. I prefer the robin because it's just a grey wolf. I don't really like the design of it. Now, the next pet that I'm going to be looking at is the swan. Now, I absolutely love the swans. One of my dream pet is a swan. But you may be wondering why I'm going to rate it a 9 out of 10 and not a 10 out of 10 because it's one of my dream pets. The reason why is I don't really like the way they move. The neck movement kind of creeps me out a bit. But overall, I love the design and I give it a 9 out of 10. It's one of my dream pets. Now, the next pet that we are looking at is the polar bear. This is a straight up 10 out of 10. There's nothing wrong about the polar bears. It's like the bear, which is actually from the jungle egg, but it's white, and the bears are just adorable to me. Nothing wrong with it, straight up 10 out of 10. Moving on to the next pet. The next pet is the reindeer, which you actually couldn't get out of the egg. You actually got it on the 24th or 25th day of the calendar. Now, this pet is a rare. It's a bit plain in the colours, but I think it is better than the robin and the wolf, but not better than the swan and the polar bear. I think I rate it a 7 out of 10. Now, this next pet is the Arctic fox. Now, with the Arctic fox, it's a bit hard for me to rate because personally, I think it's adorable. But to be honest, the design looks a bit wonky to me. The head, the body, the tail, it just looks a bit wonky. I think they could have done a bit better with it. I think I'm going to rate it a 6 out of 10. Now, the next pet that we are rating is the Arctic reindeer. Now, this is also one of my dream pets, but I think it looks a bit better if it's mega neon or neon. I don't really like the brown. I think it could have been a bit lighter since it's a white pet. So I give it an 8 out of 10. The next pet is the frost dragon. It's like the shadow dragon, but it's blue. And I really like this pet. I do think 1,000 Robux for it is a bit pricey though. But apart from that, I really like the pet. But like most people, I do prefer the shadow dragon to it, which actually came out from the 2019 Halloween update. But I think I'm still going to rate this a 9 out of 10. Now, the next pet is the Santa dog. Lots of people didn't really pay attention to the Santa dog, even though I actually prefer it to the frost dragon. It was another Robux pet, but because the frost dragon cost way more Robux and because of the success of the shadow dragon before it, the Santa dog was actually like not noticed. Even though I preferred it, I didn't even know it existed until my friend bought one. So I give this one a 10 out of 10. I love the Santa dogs. Now, the next pet is the elf shrew. I actually bought one myself during the update and it was so easy to get gingerbread men, but because there was also the elf hedgehog, which I'll be reviewing after this pet, lots of people preferred the elf hedgehog, even though I actually think they're both equal. I rate the elf shrew a 9 out of 10. Now, with the elf hedgehog, this is the last pet that I am reviewing, and like I said, I think that the elf shrew and the elf hedgehog are both as cute as each other, but because the elf hedgehog cost 1,000 more gingerbread men and because it's generally what people say more appealing, the elf shrew is kind of underrated and I think the elf hedgehog's a bit overrated, but I still give it a 9 out of 10 because I do agree it's pretty cute. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and like, turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video. Comment down below if you want to see a part 2 where I rate this year's Christmas pets, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!